Greg Anthony. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando who was unable to get it done against the Celtics. Whatever they can do to avoid a sweep here, they'll need to rebound and do it, but the momentum is definitely not in their favor.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. Think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Orlando, the backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Dudley in at the small forward. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And the fact they still had a chance to win that game, I find to be somewhat amazing because it was clearly an off night for most of their guys.
Yet, despite that, it was close enough that they didn't need a perfect game from everybody. A hot hand or a bounce here or there might have gotten them over the hump.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Payton drives in. It's tipped. Now here's Thomas. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Orlando has possession. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Oladipo, good. And so just over a minute and a half played. Thomas kicks to Johnson. The pass to the Beast. Oladipo outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Oladipo's got his second basket of the night.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Thomas dishes to Jordan. Passes it to the Beast. No good on the three. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Oladipo kicks to Dudley. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Here's the Beast. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
It's deflected. Now here's Crowder. He's guarded by Dudley. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's the Beast, defended by Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. Baseline try, and the shot's good from Crowder.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Payton against Thomas. High, arcing shot. Payton's shot is off.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. There's the bucket. Good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Thomas passes to Jordan. It's taken away by Payton. The 11-footer. Johnson with the block. Here's the Beast. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
And everybody out of... the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Freak number 1.
And as prolific a rebounder as he is a rare breed in the NBA. You usually don't expect it from an off guard, but he's a big contributor on the glass.
And it's not just the athleticism, Greg, but it's his knack for playing in the post. He understands angles and how to get position down there. I mean, he really looks comfortable in the paint. As a matter of fact, he looks as comfortable in the paint as he does on the perimeter.
Williams, a screen on Thomas. Payton drives in. Got a piece of it.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
The base passes to Thomas. Jordan sets the pick for Thomas. Shumpert with the steal. Payton kicks to Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Williams has got his first points of the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Shot clock at 5. Outside for Thomas. His first shot coming late. Here's the beast. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes the first. Boston making some changes. Sullinger's checked in for Jordan. And it's Turner in for Amir Johnson. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Orlando. Hezonja comes in for Peyton.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Hezonja. 8 points his last outing. That's good.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Here's the Beast. After the Magic pick up 2. There's the pick. Outside for Thomas. Here's the Beast. Boston again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Fournier. Evan Turner grabs the board.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And Thomas, here we go. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Nicholson's checked in for Jay Crowder. .131 left here in the first quarter. Thomas passes to the Beast.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Fournier. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at his skill set, and I think it's just a matter of time before he commands a bigger presence on this team.
Well, he has the tools. He just needs to sharpen them up. But to this point, it hasn't quite all come together for him. Some good numbers in this one for the Beast. He's already got 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Shoots from the line. And that's collected by the Beast.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
They set the screen. Smart dishes to Sullinger. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Orlando ranks league-wide. 2nd in fewest turnovers per game. 4th in opponent points per game. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And you got to love how well they safeguard their offensive possessions. You see the ranking, 2nd fewest turnovers committed, terrific ball handling, and smart passing.
Now Smart. Pass to the Beast. There's the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 13 points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
.30 seconds left in the first. Now here's Turner. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Turner from 18 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. And now a 6-point Celtic lead. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Stolen by Smart. Here's the Beast. He's got 13. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Shumpert. cannot hit. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, excelling in my role.
Jordan, the man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
The year Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively, and really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing, and he's going to continue to get better with. Which is scary.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
The Beast, he's in at shooting guard. Also smart out there. Evan Turner is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Nicholson in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Turner with it. Now Payton defending. And the shot is good. And that's 15 points for Freak.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He finished with 33 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan, and again it's Boston converted.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on the court on the goal, Celtics dancers. Give it up.
Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
That's good from Oladipo. Oladipo hits them both. Celtics leading by 4. Thomas kicks to Jordan. Here's the beast. It's hauled in by the Magic. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Pass to Dudley. This one for 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Back to Thomas. And the pass to the beast. Shot clock at 6. Crowder with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's Payton. They trail by 1. And he gets it to go. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's the beast. 15 points in the game. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse jam.
How pretty was that? You're right. Athletic basketball. Clark with a little bit of flair mixed in.
I like that flavor.
And you know what, guys? That baseline, though, gives you the perfect setup for the reverse. Boy, did he ever take advantage.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense.
He's averaging 6 looks.
And so it's tied as we...
Well, Nick, how well do you think this team...
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First off, I love how opportunistic we've been, capitalizing on just about every turnover. They're most exposed on D right after they cough it up, and we've done a great job of taking advantage of that. On the other hand, I was happy with the pressure we put on them with our D and the steals we got out of it. Let's keep that heat on them. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
And so in the game for the Magic, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Dudley in at the small forward position. The base passes to Johnson. Thomas, it's a wide open look. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And that's 10 points for Isaiah Thomas. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail bite.
For Orlando, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Thomas kicks to Jordan. To the right side. Here's the beast. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Watch out.
Orlando trailing here. They set the pick. Payton drives in and taken away by Johnson. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside Thomas. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. Second in opponent points per game. Third in opponent field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possession, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
And going back to their points allowed ranking, they slow the game down, forcing opponents to score in the half court. I mean, if you can score at all, really suffocating you on defense.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's the beast. The shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Another miss by Orlando.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Dishes it to Crowder. And it's blocked by Gordon. Payton against Johnson. Gordon kicks to Dudley. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. That is good.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it too.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. Number 1, the Celtics. 4th, the Magic.
And you know what, Kevin? Either one of these teams could wind up spoiling the playoff dreams of opponents with this kind of tenacious, in-your-face, aggressive defense.
Jordan with a screen on Payton. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Boston ball.
Here's the beast, guarded by Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The beast, off target with his 3. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Oladipo, good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Oh, good from the beast.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And it's Vucevic missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Thomas. It's deflected. Stolen away. Kicks it to Crowder. And here is Jordan. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Fades. Shots good from the Beast. The Beast's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Gordon with a screen on Thomas. And finished off by Oladipo.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
The 10-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now, 24 points for Freak. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Thomas against Payton. Vucevic a screen on Thomas. Payton dishes to Vucevic, and stolen by Jordan. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's the Beast, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Shoots from 14, and Oladipo pulls it down. Well, Orlando shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. And Dudley kicks to Gordon. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Nikola Vucevic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Picked by Vucevic. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Another miss by Oladipo. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The Beast passes to Crowder. Knocked loose. Now here's Payton. 5 points in the game. And Dudley kicks to Payton. Vucevic a screen on Thomas. Payton drives in. The kick out to Oladipo. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Sullinger's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholson comes in for Johnson. Turner's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Shot clock at 2. Boston again missing. Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Nicholson, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Outside Williams. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Fournier, that's for 2. Rebound, Boston.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's the Beast. Shumpert with some nice D. Orlando leading. Feeds to Fournier. He kicks it to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 6 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from the Beast.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
There's the feed to Nicholson. It's blocked. Turner. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic out in front, leading by just 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Boston trailing. The Beast in its shooting guard. Also smart out there. Jared Sullinger is out there with Evan Turner. And it's Nicholson in at the four-man position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Azania. They set the pick. Williams sends a screen for Shumpert. To the paint. And Derek Williams, the basket on the assist by Shumpert. And it's 8 points for Williams.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Boston making some changes. Crowder comes in for Nicholson. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Smart. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Nicholson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Hazanya. Passes it to the Beast. It's tipped. Sullinger passes to the Beast. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Turner passes to the Beast. Sinks the three-pointer. The Beast's got 16 here in the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And Oladipo, here we go. Fournier for three, and again it's Orlando with the three.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Crowder, and the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
The Magic have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. That one rolling around and rims out. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Williams, a screen on Thomas. There's the dish to Fournier. From 15 feet away, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's the Beast. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, Freak will be at the line shooting 2.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Jordan, he's checked in for the Celtics. Johnson comes in for Turner. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Williams. Dudley comes in for Shumpert. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Fournier.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Payton with the ball. Now guarded by the Beast. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Thomas passes to the Beast. Back to Thomas. Shoots the 3. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 4. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's the Beast. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Now Crowder. Pass to the Beast. 6 to shoot. The 3. And Thomas hits again from deep. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Oladipo misses.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Here's the beast. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-5 run here. Over to the left wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Thomas against Payton. Jacks up a 3. Nice D from Oladipo. The Magic trail by 5. Here we go, one-on-one. Payton gets the bucket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin did it sink in.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Boston, Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Thomas with the ball. Here's the beast. He dishes it to Johnson. Down low. Here's the beast. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Dudley's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's the beast, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Vucevic down low. He's against Jordan. The jump hook. It's a big height bounce and goes in. 10 points for Vucevic.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Now here's Crowder. He's guarded by Dudley. Inside, here's the beast. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And that one's good. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Payton outside. He feeds it to Vucevic. No good. That would have tied it.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now. Really nice dime drop. In there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. The kick out to Oladipo. No good on the triple.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
From deep, Thomas. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Oladipo. Thomas passes to the Beast. Inside, Johnson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Freak, you're the guy. So good screen, tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
Here are the Magic now. 6-point game. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Here's Payton. From outside, off the mark. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Probably a little closer.
Good win.
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I'll try my hardest not to put expectations on myself, at least in the sense of numbers. I mean, I can have a great game, but if I start demanding a double-double for myself each time out, and I start to stat watching, yeah, my game just takes the hit, man.
Your haymakers are no joke. We appreciate the time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Shaq, what'd you think?
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.